In an ancient time, a greedy young mage, using the power of the rune stones, released a great evil upon the world. This demon, Scorn, fearing the power of the rune stones, cast them to the far reaches of the four mystical realms in hope that they will never again be assembled and used against him. No one has dared try. Until now.
Okay, I did a voiceover with Chad, and then I realized I had to edit all my clips because I'm basically gonna have to go to the makeover mage, or not the makeover mage, but there's this guy in RuneScape that you can turn your plate legs into a plate skirt, and you get the picture, okay? You get it, you don't want to see it, okay? And so frankly I had to zoom in. And anyways, I'm doing my chin-ups, 72 pounds, I was feeling a little heavier today. I took a break from doing the subcutaneous glute injections because I had one really bad one on the side because I was getting a little adventuresome, I suppose, and I put it like basically right on the side of my glute, okay, like on my hip. And then I had like this bulbous, I don't know, it's like inflamed bump, and it was screwed up my sleep. I couldn't lay on my left side, and when I get out of my truck, I feel it every single time. I got to sit in a weird way when I'm mowing lawns on my zero turns so that it doesn't hurt. So anyways, I took a break from that, and it's almost healed now. And so I did some lat shots, and those weren't feeling very good for these. They're a little tender. Maybe it's because I haven't had an injection in there in a while. Because sometimes you just get a bad shot. It's just a fluke. And so, anyways, we'll see. It seems like you can absorb absorb the gear faster if it goes into the muscle instead of the fat.
Balding Wizard has gained a level. Balding Wizard needs to go to the bathroom. Balding Wizard almost pooped his pants.
Alright, so those clips probably don't make any sense, but you'll see toward the end. Well, I guess if you already knew the game Gauntlet Legends, which is fucking epic, you'll know what the hell that means. But here, I'm trying a new technique for squats. It's where I re-brace at the top, and so I take my time. I wouldn't have been able to do this if I was using Tren, but I'm actually feeling pretty good. And I don't know about you, Chad, but I was trying different rack positions because I was just taking my time out there, just getting, doing more warm-ups and whatever. And I almost had no pain when I was doing my squats. I know I've said it before, but this time I actually mean it. Before I was convinced. Yeah.
No, I always use the exact same rack position.
Yeah, I've tried putting it lower, like they say, it's on the rear deltoids or, on the spine of the scapula. This bar always wants to roll forward when I bounce out of the bottom. When I try and do the low bar rack position.
Yeah.
So I might not be doing it right, or you need to have the center knurling. And people also chalk the bar when they put on the low bar squats. I'm probably just too old to learn that now. And so the cue at the bottom is to just do more of like a good morning. Even though I said good morning suck, just to lift with more hips and less knees. Just because the hips are way stronger than the knees. You know, when you first start working out, and then you're into bodybuilding, you think of squats being a quad exercise. You think of like Tom Platz or something like that. But the quads, I'd say, are, you know, they're more present maybe in the high bar squats because you've got a steeper back angle, but they're still secondary to the glutes. This guy in the Discord told me if I want to looks max, he says the final stage of looks maxing is to get a hair system.
A hair system.
I'm not making fun of him, but I mean,
is he fucking George Costanza?
Yeah, or no, Derek from More Plates, More Dates. That's what they call it too.
Oh, okay.
But no, I can't get a hair system because now everyone that watches my channel, though it's few people, they all know what my hairline looks like, and jeez.
Well, you'll need a face system too.
Face system. A mask. It'll be like Face Off. All right, I was gonna leave this thing, but later on, Chad comes home because I wanted him out here for this. This is my second bench working for the day because I accidentally deleted the first one because I needed to make room for these clips for this video because I didn't finish my last video until Saturday, which is when this was recorded on. And so my morning workout was like 362 for 4 sets of 4, and so I'm just doing 315 for a bunch of reps. All right. You see, a workout is complete. Listen, this is my protege, Grizzly, or Rig. Okay. Yeah, a workout is complete without a pump. Okay. And you don't want to go home. You know, if you go to the gym, you want to make sure that you don't go home without a pump. Or were you even at the gym?
Wait, here we go.
At angling, yeah. You could be like in the camera, and I'd still be bigger than you. You see that right there? You see that fist? You remember that fist? You remember that fist? You're lucky I don't KO with you next time. All right, it's time. Chad, you got my height?
Perhaps over there.
Yeah, exactly.
You want me to squat?
No.
Yeah, okay. You'll fit back there anyway.
Yeah. I'm looking pretty good. Now that I'm warmed up, I can actually, also I'm not wearing my tight shorts. I can actually get into a better position with my back. Man, that set traumatized me. I was having visions of Quebec. That's a scary place. There's this, one of the viewers is a Frenchie from Quebec. And, you know, I can see who subscribed to me, and then I was looking at people's channels. I looked at his channel. And when he goes, you know, he has like gym vlogs, or he had a few. And one of them was titled, Chicken Legs to T-Rex Legs. So I wrote, Frog Legs to T-Rex Legs. I haven't heard from him since. Alright. Looking pretty good? Yeah.
I didn't count the reps.
Oh, it was 10. Chad can't count past 5.
Are you doing any more?
One more set. Yeah. Chad can't count past 5. It's true, come here.
I had to count to 5 twice.
There's a group of people that can't count past 6. Chad can't count past 5. What?
That's true. Doing 20 rep squats, I had to count to fucking 20 by counting to 5 4 times.
Good thing you didn't have to count to 5 6 times. Otherwise, what the hell would you do then? How many fives is that? How many fives is that?
It gets even dumber sometimes.
Oh yeah.
If I'm really tired, I'll start counting to 3.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shoes are looking pretty shiny, Chad. Let's check these out. Show off the drip, Chad.
Drip check?
Yeah.
These are my shoes.
Yeah, these are my shoes. I go out in public with these. These are my dad's loafers that are too short for my feet, and I wear them as slippers. Because it's either that, or I wear my work boots, because I wear shorts now because it's hot as hell. And I'm not going to wear my killer boots with shorts.
Yeah, that'd just be silly.
Yeah, and I don't want to look silly. What? That's Chad, yeah, Chad's bike.
Yeah, it's...
Chad, later we're going to do it. He's going to do some tricks on that thing. Tire taps, ollies.
When there's only one crank on it.
Only one crank?
Yeah. Yeah, the other crank broke off and I never fixed it.
He's so good he only needs one crank. So yeah, he's going to do a one-footed BMX. Like Matt Hoffman doesn't have shit on Chad. Okay?
You seen Rad?
Yeah. You know, you call him Chad 250. After he does this, he'll be Chad 360. Maybe Chad 720. Maybe even Chad 1080. Okay? That's how it goes up, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Remember that skating game where it wasn't Tony Hawk. It was
Skate?
like just skate.
Yeah. Skate 3 was a really popular one.
Yeah. I remember you'd get angry and then your guy would like smash his board by doing like a Cleon jump double foot stomp. You ever remember that? As if you missed a trick. You bash your head on the concrete and you're like, oh man, stupid concrete. That shows the board. Maybe you take it on the concrete. I've done shit like that. Check. And I was just thinking of yesterday, remember when I missed one of my lifts? And I had my old lawnmower sitting over there. I took a hammer to it, my fucking ball peen hammer, and I smashed the shit out of it. It was probably like 2.5 inches shorter after that. I felt a lot better. The lawnmower didn't. Yeah. You gotta take it on something, because normally the lift would have satisfied the demon. But no, I had to fucking smash something.
Yeah.
Jimmy
and then you threw the lawnmower.
Oh yeah. Did I miss a lift on that time? Or was it just in the way and I'm like, this motherfucker?
No, I think you missed the lift and then you just picked the lawnmower and threw it.
It doesn't sound as good that way. I'm pretty sure I got the lift. I just had some anger left in the tank, so I picked it up and I just, it was like a 60, 70 pound lawnmower and I just threw it. You know, just in case, you know, most landscape people can do that. These old people that I talk to, they're like, man, yeah, you got all those, you got that muscle from all that landscaping. That's hard work. Right, that's because every landscaper looks like this.
Yeah.
Are you?
From pushing a mower.
From a self-propelled mower. From
No, you don't engage the wheels. You push it yourself. That's how you got.
That's all I got those tries. Look how big those tries are. Yeah. You know, if you were just judging me on my tricep size, you'd think I was natural. Right? That's fucking pathetic. That's because I'm not doing enough skull crushers.
You gotta do a skull crusher for this.
You know, if some other fucking boob fucking comments and he's like, man, you got those small triceps, you need to do some skull crushers. My overhead press is more than you fucking squat. Okay, so I'm pretty sure if I was gonna have big triceps, they would have already shown themselves. And frankly, I don't give a shit. Even though I'll make fun of myself, I don't care. Just like my balding head, I don't care. All right, another 2 minutes.
I was gonna bench, but I got bench tomorrow. So.
Yeah, and also you need to warm up because you don't want to snap something. You don't want to go to Snap City.
It's only 3:15.
3:15. That's how fucking Boston Lloyd tore his pec. He went right from the bar to 3:15. He's like, I'm feeling good today. The bar's feeling pretty light. 45 pounds is feeling pretty light. I think I'm gonna thread the 3:15.
It is warm outside though, so I'm warmed up.
You need to get the massage gun and go on your pecs. That'll be like Eddie Hall jiggle ASMR when you're like, and then his whole body's shaking. He's like one of those.
Those massage guns would be nice.
It would be nice. I need that. I need to put that on my freaking legs.
Yeah.
Chad, you buying one for my birthday? It's in 2 months. What are they, like 600?
No, they're like $200.
200? No, that's a cheap one. Chad, don't be cheap. Give me the good one, and it'll be a good investment because I got my cycle coming up, and in October it'll be I'll give you credit if you give me the massage done. Yeah. See, good thing Chad's here. I wouldn't be able to talk like this if Chad wasn't here. He doesn't have to say anything. He just has to stand there.
That's what I do every time.
Yeah. Look at all the material I have. No offense. Like, I'm gonna go inside now.
I'm a lot of material?
No, never mind. Never mind. See, exactly. It goes right to his head. Like, yeah. I'm like a factory. Yeah, that's me. Alright. Okay. Okay. Oh, you see that? Grape strong? Grape strong? Do your big daddy Trips impression, Chad.
I don't do a big daddy Trips impression.
Hey, you do.
I do a Grape Strong impression.
Do the Grape strong impression.
Is he a really big fat person?
Listen up, but listen up. I don't even know. He hasn't commented in a while. I know he tunes in.
Yeah, he watches.
He's secretly in love with me. People are making jokes that I'm homosexual. Well, I'm a silly Billy.
You live way more ways than me, but struggling. You gotta stay at the kitchen.
You gotta stay at the kitchen. You gotta.
Yeah, your food isn't greasy enough. You see, you're a pretend American. I'm a real American. Yeah, your body's still digesting that 200-pound crouton there. Oh wait, he took my eyes.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man, talking about having a frog in your throat. Shit. Okay.
Is it bench time?
It's bench time. Grape strong, I didn't mean nothing by it. Or sorry, anything by it. I was talking about my dad for a second. This angle makes my forehead look big.
Then don't have your head in it.
I need an executioner's mask and then...
Yeah, your forehead looks fucking huge.
That's right. Okay. Powering up Qigong. Qigong. Back when I was in Shaolin, they taught me all about Qigong. When I reached the 37th chamber. Oh, I got that part out. Just
And are you? Better if your hands were even.
They weren't?
No, your left hand was like 2 inches further out.
Oh, that's called This is called a shovel bench, Chad. It'll get better. I'm not used to this. I just started this group again today. And it's frankly, have you ever heard of a little concept, a little technique invented by the late and great and full of silicone Rich Piana? Have you heard about confusing the muscle?
Oh, yeah.
Well, frankly, this pec was extremely confused.
Yeah.
And so, next workout, I'm going to have this one out because for the next few days, this pec's going to be out here. The inflammation hasn't set in yet. And then once I do my bench again on Tuesday, this one's going to be out. And then by the time the inflammation goes down, it'll be the same, but huge. I didn't just make that up. I wouldn't do something like that. Hey, man. You ever thought about using drugs? Yeah. For a second there, I was trying to be a 90s anti-drug commercial, but I should have refreshed my memory on what those might look like before I started. Yeah. Yeah, you know what marijuana does to your brain? Hey man, you know what crack does to your brain? You ever see Beetlejuice from the Howard Stern show? Well, that's not crack, that's just... I don't even know what. The worst fucking... you know, if life was like a Dungeons and Dragons game, that might be as low as you could possibly roll. Skibbity Riz. I hate this hack of crap. You were I put the Jurassic Park clip. I came with that idea to kind of splice those kind of things together. Although to put some sort of clip like that together and then have the Australian guy from Jurassic Park do that line. But my friend, he sent me 2 things on Instagram, and it's perfect. Isabella there had I think 18 sugars and 20 caramel shots. So she's probably doing it. I saw that there's skim milk or skim something in there. So it's kind of like the fat person that orders, you know, one of everything at McDonald's and then has a Diet Coke because they're on a diet. I'm back and I got my club music. That's what made me want to do the drug intro. Drugs aren't, then at the end, because it would be like one kid at a time, and they'd be wearing extremely baggy 90s clothing, and it'd be like, you know, Hispanic kid, a black kid, and then, I don't know, maybe a white kid, and you get like spiked hair. And then at the end, they would all say in unison, like, "Don't do drugs." Something like that. I don't remember too much from the 90s, but at least back in the 90s, people were speaking English still. This guy says I had excellent skibbity riz. That has something to do, you know, I'm so old that back when I was in high school, they called that wheels. And then it's game. It's basically like it's like a seductive, or it's a way to speak to women to seduce them. I was talking about this guy I know today, and he says that although he's really fat, his brain has a six-pack. And so that's what really matters. He's like, if you put me in a room with Brad Pitt, I'd give him a run for his money. Yeah, sure, maybe they'd like to take a picture with him. But at the end of it, and then he described it, and he has like gross way of describing everything. And I'll spare you from that. Oh, what's just going on? Moist Critical. Apparently there's this thing up here where he's like, Moist Critical defends child transitioning. Well, the thing is, I got my creatine right here. I was gonna take this on camera. I'm gonna anger the boomers. I don't know if I got some coffee here. It might be too hot. I'll have to just dry swallow this. What about? That's really hot. That's really hot. Oh, there's worse things. My brother has his creatine tastes like chlorine. I never ever feel, this guy says in the Discord, I never ever feel the emotion of like envy or jealousy, but there's like a whole group of YouTubers that are low IQ and lazy, and they caught the algorithm at the right time, and people are blinded by the sub count and can't see how dumb they are. PewDiePie. I don't know if he's dumb, it's just like, why are you watching these people? They're not the least bit fucking interesting. Do they have talent? Like there's that one kid, Jack Doherty. Maybe. These people have no talent. Why are you watching them? Holy shit, get some fucking standards. Watch my channel. I just sit in my room with my Stone Cold Steve Austin poster and then rant. That's true talent. That's peak talent right there. That's what every person in the lifting community has been doing since 2005. Everything is known already, and it's not. Oh yeah, this guy's talking about how more plates, more dates. He's just said like basic stuff that you would have read on the steroid forums, but then he made it like a giant. He got like a giant YouTube channel out of it. Well, ew. So, what the heck's going on? I had to take a break from doing the sub Q shots. I put one because you know you got this like fat. I get like this basin of fat on my. I don't know if basin's the right word, but I've got a thick layer, a shag carpet, if you will, of fat on my backside, my ass, and I went a little too far toward the front, and so I shot it like basically on the side of my body, still in the fat, but I didn't like that, and I have like this. Now I have like a bulge on the side. Not, you wouldn't be able to see it, but maybe you, I suppose you would, but I'm not gonna draw my drawers for on camera. That screwed with my sleep. Not last night, the night before. Even last night it was kind of annoying. And so, anyways, I'm just gonna do bigger shots, but do them less often. And so what was that? 2 days? No, Thursday night, because today's Saturday. I did a lat shot. And so, I know you don't want to hear that. The lat shots aren't really all that comfortable. What's going on here? How much weight should I gain per week on this next bulk? Well, the thing about your bulk is that the weight gain should be progressive, but it should be all of the lifts you're doing should be going up in like a greater proportion. What the heck? Oh my goodness, someone just commented. This guy says, me as a 190-pound male. Yes, he's right. You need a gold Italian bullhorn necklace and a Japanese koi tattoo sleeve. What's an Italian bullhorn necklace? I gotta check that out. Oh, yeah. Okay. Japanese K-O-I. I'm not familiar. I'm not that much of a weeb. My weeb level is very low, actually. And, I'm not a tattoo guy. I'm not a tattoo guy. I have a personality. I don't need tattoos. And no, I'm not sorry for saying that. I was just doing some roid shopping. You know, the price, the gear, steroids are marked up a lot, but can you really blame them? Because they're the one taking the risk. You get none of the risks. If it ships domestically in Canada, no one searches through any of your stuff. And like personal owners, like obviously, if you own it, just a little bit of it, because you'd have to own a lot before they suspect you're a dealer. If you just own a little bit of it, you're not going to get in any trouble. But selling it, you're going to get in big freaking trouble. In the U.S., it's a little different. 1.5 pounds a week for 8 weeks. So that's only 12 pounds. Depends how much gear you're taking. When I did my first steroid cycle, I'd started around 250, and I went up to high 270. I was in the high 270s. A lot of that was water, because when I eventually brought my dosage down, I wasn't nearly as jacked. I still retain most of my strength, but I lost my fullness. Like, look at my arm now. That's fucking pathetic. That's fucking pathetic. Where's the trend? Where's the fucking trend? All right. I gotta answer this guy's question. This guy says, "Damn." Okay, he was replying to my PED tier list. This is an old one. I got a pretty good pump in that one though, but for the thumbnail. The guy says, "Damn, I thought Deca would be at least pretty good. Deca is the PED I've tried so far that made the biggest difference other than just taking more test. I like Anadrol too. Masteron didn't do anything other than make me lose hair. I tried accelerating my balding by taking Masteron. That's not a joke. It didn't accelerate it. It's going its fastest right now. It's like I'm looking around, I'm making food. It's like, oh, here's my hair and my food. Good thing I don't really give a shit about these sorts of things. Just eat the hair. No, I don't eat the hair. That's gross." He says, "I like Anadrol too, Masteron. Yeah, so far, Test and Deca are my favorite. I'm too scared to try Tren. That's a good idea. Don't use Tren. It's not worth it. But I wouldn't use Deca because it's people say there's a synergy. I don't see that, and also the sort of like joint lubrication. I don't know what exactly. The lubrication is probably just that it increases the aromatization rate, and so you're even more watery. And when you're more watery, generally your joints feel better. Or they say that it's an anti-inflammatory. It reduces the inflammation in your joints. Maybe. But I don't think it's really worth it, because those 19-ortestosterone steroids, they are derivatives, they mess with your head too much. Trenbolone probably is the worst. I've never tried Ment. I've never tried Check Drops, but I've done Deca and Tren. Deca's not as bad as Tren, but I wouldn't bother with that. Just take more tests, and because if you're using Deca and Test, you're going to be aromatizing more than just taking more test, I assume. So you just take an Astrozole. Okay, this isn't doctor's advice. But test makes you stronger, and you're going to feel better. You're not going to have because people on Deca, people say this after a while, it makes you kind of weird, kind of neurotic. It might just be the extra estrogen, But I remember Trend made me feel, in this last cycle, that's where I felt the anxiety the most. And I do not like that. So, that's just my thoughts on that. Androl is good. The thing about Androl is that it'll raise your, I think it raises your prolactin. Maybe not, but I know that it has something to do with, like, it reduces your body's ability to get rid of estrogen. And so your estrogen will keep on building up and building up. And Masteron, yeah, Masteron doesn't, that's more of like an aesthetic thing. You don't build muscle on that. It just makes you more dry without having to take an aromatase inhibitor. Although people use both. When people are cutting, they're taking Tren, they're taking Test, Tren, Masteron, Winstrol, and an AI, and they're keeping their estrogen, they're getting their estrogen really freaking low. Some guys take two, like letrozole and an astrozole. I've never tried letrozole. I've only tried an astrozole, and I've tried some SERMs, but I wouldn't use SERMs because they degenerate your eyes. Yeah. And there's my thoughts on DECA. Another thing is that DECA reduces your insulin sensitivity over time, and that's really important in weightlifting, obviously. It's probably not as bad. It's obviously not. It's obviously nice. That's new. It's not obviously not as bad as MK677 or taking growth hormone, but I don't think it's worth it. And the whole synergy thing, I don't really see that, because you probably like 1 + 1 = 3. I don't really see that. You can I would just take more tests, and that's what I'm doing. All right, and we're back. Now, guys, if you don't know what this game is, then all right, I gotta. This is definitely on a Dreamcast.
Enter initials to build a character.
Okay. What's this? No.
Select a character.
Shit. I don't know how to... Well, that's good enough. See, wizard, archer. I don't want to be a girl, though. Although, these two girls are hot. And so is this one. I don't like pointy ears, though. Whoa, dwarf? See, the Dreamcast version has a lot... there's more... The game's, like, basically different. Because this one is about 10 times the size in terms of data compared to the N64 one. Holy cow. Holy shit. I think... Holy cow. Okay. Oh, man. Okay, let's see what else we got. Knight. Oh, man. I don't even believe this. There's only Archer, Warrior, Wizard, and Valkyrie in the N64 version. That's what I'm used to. Oh, I don't even know what I want to be. Sorceress? Okay. Whoa! 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 Ladies. That's like the bride of Frankenstein. Jester! He's fast. Well, I don't want speed. I want power. Strong. There we go. Let's see what else we got. Valkyrie. Okay, these girls are packing some heat, too. Okay. Well, I'm going to be a dwarf. I kind of want to be a knight, though. We'll see what I got. Dwarf. You know, everyone's always making fun of short people, but if you're a dwarf like Gimli, that's cool. Oh, wait, it says their stats. What else do we got? Knight only has 350 strength. Oh, he's all about armor. Okay, dwarves have terrible magic, but magic is for sissy nerds. Okay. Jester has 600 speed. Well, why would you want to be a freaking clown? 600 strength. Holy shit. Look at this freaking guy. That's Snake Plissken. Valkyrie. They're like the knight, basically. Oh, so they just basically... Okay, so Valkyrie and Jester are the same, just different... See, they were ahead of their time, because in these like older games, you didn't have to have both. You didn't have both genders. Sorry, you didn't have all 500 genders, but you didn't have both traditional genders to represent. They wouldn't have the same stats. Although a dwarf is not a female warrior, so that's the only one that. I don't even. This Mohawk guy's pretty funny. Knight. These guys got. The guy has sweet sunglasses. Sorcerer. Yeah, who the hell would want to play that guy? I used to always play a wizard, but I think I'm gonna try something new. I'm gonna play as a dwarf. And which one's cool? I'm pretty sure this is just the warrior. He got shrunk down, and they look like they already start with the. I'm gonna go with the blue guy.
Welcome, Blue Dwarf.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Good to be here. Holy shit. Let's go talk to Jimmy. Where is he? There he is. Nope. I don't need any hints yet. This like layer is totally different than the other one. Well, let's see how I swing. Oh wait, so that. Oh, there. Okay, there's. Wait, you can block in this? You can't block. I don't think you can block in the other one. Okay, yeah. Let's just do this. This is block also. What's L1 do? I mean, this is definitely a. Okay. Oh, oh yeah. See if you. What's the? There's something where you can run fast. Oh, it must be R1. Okay. Okay. There's no cutscenes in the N64 one either.
You are now entering the Valley of Fire.
Find the exit.
Destroy generators to stop enemies.
Bonk. Bonk. Oh my goodness.
Some barrels contain items.
Whoa. Okay, there's a... I gotta figure out how to, oh crap. How to turn my weapon off, because I don't want to waste my fire. Alright, buddies.
Save keys to open doors and chests.
Okay, so... No. Nope. I gotta figure out how to do this. Oh, okay. So if you block, they don't hit you?
Collect gold to buy power-ups.
Okay. How do you turn your weapon off? I gotta... Oh, there's the obelisk.
Use magic to kill enemies.
Okay. You see, you need these, or this is a runestone, not an obelisk.
One runestone has been found.
My guy has like a foam finger on his head, or it's like a brain on top of his head. Okay, I gotta figure out how to turn this weapon off. Whoa, 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 don't do that. I pressed the turbo button. Okay. Nope, I just wasted my potion. I might have to do it. Nope. Oh, it's like a charging ability. Okay. What's in this? Okay. I need... See, once your meter fills up, it's above the level there. It says level 2. And you get it by, like, beating guys up and... or it builds up by running around and beating guys up. Okay, fucker. Oh, you just got one hit. Because you're a little bitch. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Is this one? What? I should have picked the wizard. Here we go. Alright, where's this little bitch? Hello. This is still better than some thought plan. She'd be like getting pwned. Like, hey chat, like, tell me right in the chat like how good I'm doing.
Has gained a level.
Okay. Fire Fisher. This is like, it's kind of like an anime where you gotta call out your moves. I gotta do that in real life. Like if you're in a fight, you gotta be like, Nut Punch, Nut Buster, Kick in the Balls. Okay. Oh, look at all those 166 kills. That's right. Oh, I can sell these? What is that? I don't even know what I just did. BBA. I'm pretty sure I could have a longer name in the N64 version.
You are now entering Dagger Peak.
You know, I'm really glad I bought a Dreamcast this weekend. You got my capture card and all that. You know, me being having no like computer savviness, it's like, what the hell is a 7Z file? I had to look these things up. Thankfully, there's a lot of nerds out there that know these sorts of things. Okay, that doesn't appear very well. You know, after I beat this level, I'll probably just restart it and make a wizard, because wizards are so fucking cool. You can call me a nerd, I don't care. I wonder what his green ability is. This game has a unique song for every single level. What's the point of this? Okay. Those are all real voices and definitely not MIDI. Oh, those are it's just a bunch of Russian guys, octavists. Those guys, I don't even know how they make those low notes sound that loud. That is definitely not something you want to eat. That's what Snow White ate. Whoa! Bob Sap mode. Oh, except I'm not a sissy. Huh. You wouldn't say that to the beast's face. Oh, there's Death. Why is he just chilling there? Okay, I guess he's a chick. I guess he's usually drained his. Yeah, that guy charges at you. He's definitely Lord of the Rings inspired. He charges at you, then he explodes. Okay. I gotta make that sort of scream when I'm doing deadlifts next time. Sometimes if the wall looks weird, there's a hidden chamber, or it's a false wall. There we go. Son of a bitch.
Mmm, strawberries are delicious. Food is good.
All right, bitch. See, the wizard, all you do is you just chill out and you shoot fireballs. And then sometimes you go in and you do some, like, slap fighting. Okay, can I not climb this fucking hill? There we go. This guy's melee attacks are a lot better. I remember I had a problem with the N64. Is that sometimes the game will freeze and it's something you need to manually save. And so I remember I had like a level 60 something archer. Extra. Those aren't in N64's version. But yeah, I lost like a 60-something archer, and it was fucking really sad. And the problem with my N64 is that there's some, I don't know what the hell's, I don't know what caused this, but it's really freaking dark. Who's this big motherfucker? Get out of my way. Well, let's go this way. See, you want to make sure you explore all the areas, because you don't want to miss out on some sweet loot. And I think there's also a runestone in this level. Get the son of a bitch. Oh, okay, I saw the fissure. Oh, there's the golem. You don't want to fight the golem one-on-one because he's just gonna knock you on your ass. Oh shit. I'm not I haven't played. You know, the last time I played video games was the last time I did like a Let's Play sort of thing. And everyone was thinking I was playing World of Warcraft, but that was actually Chad. Oh, there's the something.
I've not seen such bravery. Late amulet.
Holy shit. I need some my eyes to glow like that in real life. Special items. Oh, that's okay. The X-ray goggles. Okay, I guess they do have some use. Flame amulet. You know, if you're a video game developer and you watch my channel, okay, I probably have to hit a switch for that. Just
multiple hits destroy secret walls.
There we go. So, yeah, just hit me up and I'll do some voice acting. If you need some goofy voices, I'm your guy. Oh, that's my specialty, in fact. The good thing about playing by yourself is that you don't have to share the loot. Chow would just take it from me anyways. I don't even know how long I've been going. I can't see that. No. Alright, so if I go like this, it's plus reflection. I don't even know what just happened. Was that the sell button? BBA. ABBA. One more level? For fun? Yeah, why not?
You are now entering the cliffs of desolation.
Oh yeah, this is a good one. Oh yeah, you guys stomp these guys out. Normally, probably about 80% of the time back in the old days, I would just play as the wizard. The wizard's melee attacks freaking blow. So I'm not used to like just one-hitting everything. There we go. If you live in Texas, this is how you take out those freaking spiders. Okay. These are like the Foot Clan, basically. These guys are when that little hole in the wall is smaller. The biggest one is the most powerful minions. The smallest one, because you can smash it and then it makes the hole smaller. Yeah, so yeah, biggest one is the most powerful minions, and the smallest one are these freaking goofs. I wonder why Death's not coming after me. Freaking chicken shit. Okay. These are the medium guys.
Dwarf has gained a level.
I might have to stick with the dwarf. I'm already level 6. Let's see if you can go like this. Whoa. I'll just beat these guys up. Then I'll do my medium power ability. Okay. Just go like this. You run around in a circle. You run back and forth. Okay, here we go. Sweet. I did a thunderclap in the garage a few times yesterday. You know, I was trying to get this game set up before when I was playing games on in these videos, and so you know I'm kind of like, okay, I'll just play a different Gauntlet game. All the other ones freaking suck. I'm pretty sure as my guy levels up, he's getting more bulky. There's this metal act, I can't remember what they're called, but it's power metal, but it's dwarf themed. So you know those guys are getting all the pussy. Okay, fucker. These guys are getting thunderclapped. There we go. And to take out death when he's draining your life, I didn't know this for the longest time. You just...
Make some objects move.
I could see that. Okay, it doesn't want... Sometimes they, like, auto-drop. Well, you know, because of gravity and all. But...
Limited invulnerability.
Oh yeah. I can't remember which guy does this in Super Smash Brothers.
Dwarf has gained a level.
Oh, is there? I think there's a switch around here somewhere. Okay. Okay. Backtrack the game. Yeah, I think there's a switch you gotta hit. And then it lifts up a bridge. No. There's a false wall around here somewhere, I thought. Okay, there's Mr. Death. Too bad you can't zoom out. Yeah, those like lifting, those floating rocks. Those aren't in the N64 version. Stomping these scorpions reminds me of the movie Birdemic, where they're swatting at birds with coat hangers. That's the first item they choose to defend themselves with. Ah! Ah! Take that, golden eagles. Nope. Okay, so... Oh, yeah, it's down here. Yeah, there's the runestone. Okay. Yeah, you need all the runestones to summon Scorn, and then you gotta beat his ass. His punk ass. There's also a secret level in here. And it would probably be best if you're playing the Jester, because you have to collect coins. And if you collect enough coins, then you can unlock the Minotaur, which is the an alternate version of the Warrior. I wonder if there's an alternate version of the Dwarf. Maybe it's the Gnome. Then they'll do a collab with Jeff, and he'll be able to you know, he'll feel right at home if he gets to play that character.
Bullying is not cool.
Okay. 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 I think the archer just, when you get in close and she just melee attack, I'm pretty sure she just punches with her bow. Because the wizard just goes... Okay. Oh, nice.
War has gained a level.
Okay. Oh, I skipped a bunch of stuff. Invisibility.
Limited invisibility.
I'll have to go back. Jeez, poor guys. Watch out for those... Watch out for the rock slide. Sneaky dwarf. See, most of the time it's better just to hold the items and then sell them to the shop later, because you can like buy permanently increased stats, which is really useful. And most of the thing you want is health, because the boss fights you end up losing a lot of health when you're fighting the bosses, especially Scorn.
Extra speed.
Well, there we go. This would be useful for the secret level that's coming up. Okay. Here we go. You can say that these guys are getting hammered. Those hit noises are pretty satisfying. Oh, now I'm back to slow mode. So basically me in real life. Yeah, so if you also hold the right trigger, it's a charging attack. Hey! I wonder if I can go like this. No. Okay. Because you can throw potions. I was trying to do that, but I'm not familiar with these controls. Those guys need a serious ass whooping. Okay. Hopefully, when I go and check because I've already checked to see if the audio is right. Hopefully, when I check again, it isn't all screwed up. Okay. Here we go. Okay. That's it? Maybe it's in the next... I thought it was in this level. This should be... Okay. Charge! Let's see if I can throw a potion. Nope. There's no... I'm telling you, there's a... oh, maybe it's maybe it is down here. Okay, come on. Okay. It's not here. Oh. Ah! Okay. Indiana Jones. All right. The soundscape. It's incredible. 279 kills. Let's see Legolas match that. Buy power. Maybe it's this button I can sell some of these? No. Okay. Exit. Alright, so that's Gauntlet Legends. And, oh shit. No. There we go. So, maybe you'll see the dwarf when I come back. I gotta tell Chad about these other classes. It's pretty cool. And the knight seems pretty interesting. Maybe, I suppose I could get another controller. Yeah. And, oh, this is my dad's shirt. Although this is a really old thing. I wear it basically because it fits. That's basically my criteria for wearing clothes. Unless it's too sissy.